Hello everyone, we are a team from Wari Chiang Mai School, Thailand. My name is Pimchanok Sisukha.
My name is Ekarishan Pasert.
My name is P. Rathayaransi, or you can call me P.
My name is Vishapat Soronavipong.
Hello, my name is Panisa Irakasem. The research topic of our presentation is the relative growth rate, the carbon storage among various tree species at Mae Sa Mai Restoration Forest, Chiang Mai, Thailand.
As we are all aware, forest is the most important ecosystem in the world, as it is both the main source of biological diversity and have the greatest carbon absorption capacity. However, due to continuously increasing population and human lifestyle consumption, which is more wasteful than in the past, combined with severe climate change, it is predicted that by 2050, forests and the global environmental system will release more carbon dioxide than its absorption.
Our Chiang Mai province is also one of the areas facing a decreasing forest issue. In the past, we had a lot of forest area, up to 80%. But according to data from 2019, it is found the forest has decreased to only 70%. We expect that forest decreasing is one factor contributing to the average temperature increasing in our area. It has also continuous impacts on other problems such as biodiversity decreasing, decreased agriculture, productivity, and the forest fires.
These impacts have heightened the local awareness in conserving and restoring forests. One of the organizations that play a key role in forest restoration in our province is the Forest Restoration Research Unit, or FORU. FORU has been established to study the techniques for forest restoration and the ecosystem to conserve biodiversity and the environment. In 2022, our school joined the Young Forest Restorers program initiated by FORU to disseminate forest restoration process to young people. This activity inspired us to start the project of growth rate and carbon storage in various species of tree.
Carbon storage is the amount related with the carbon sequestration. It is the process of removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and storing it in another form that cannot be immediately released, such as wood and tree trunks, roots, leaves, and decaying wood. In this project, we use the method which is known as the allometry method to estimate the carbon storage from circumference and height.
Our research question is, how do the relative growth rates and carbon storage differ among each tree species? The research objective is to study and compare relative growth rate of seedlings and carbon storage of each tree species. We are expecting that the results of this research will provide suitable tree species for forest restoration, which will create efficient carbon sinks for the future.
The research methodology is as follows. First, select the study area, which is the Mae Sa Mai Restoration Marine District, Chiang Mai Province, shown in the slide. Second, choose a species of tree from the FORU database, which have a survival rate over 75% of the first 3 years. There are totaling 12 species as follows. Third, measure all tree species for data of year 2023, including height, diameter expressed height or DBH, and canopy width and length. Then, we will analyze our data together to find the relative growth rates of root collar diameter and the carbon storage of trees from the equations shown in the slide.
Next step, weather data including air temperature, air humidity, and rainfall at the study area will be processed by writing a command from the Python program and processed through the data of the Terra satellite in Google Earth Engine database. This information will be conducted to analyze together with the relative growth rate and carbon storage of various tree species in each time period.
The results are as follows. The relative growth rate of root collar diameter. It was found that each seedling plant have different growth rate. Erythrina subumbrans have higher growth rate than Spondyas acisalis, Puna celasoides, Castanopsis caladiformis, and Nyssa javanica. We expected that these plants are probably a fast-growing species that grow well in areas with abundant light, so they are suitable for reforestation plots in the first few years, which are mostly open areas.
In the part of carbon storage, we found that each species has different carbon storage amount over the years. During 5 to 6 year period, Erythrina subumbrans is the highest rate of carbon storage. However, By the 19th year, climax species like Castanopsis and Spondias became the highest rates instead. This is because both of these species have fully grown, with tall trunks and forming dense canopy cover, leading to limited light reaching the forest floor. This may limit the growth of light-demanding other tree species like Erythrina.
From comparing the annual carbon storage increases between each year and the previous year, we can divide trees into 3 groups such as follows. 1. Trees with the highest carbon storage starting from the age of 5 years include Erythrina succumbens. 2. Trees that store carbon in the most during the age of 5 to 20 years include Castanopsis caliciformis, Spondius accelerus, Alisio daph, Andersoni, and Nyssa javanica. 3. Trees with the highest carbon storage at the age of more than 20 years include Biscoffia javanica, Ficus altissima, and Prunus carasoides.
Although older age may lead to decrease in carbon storage, but unsuitable weather may also result in decreasing of carbon storage, which can be seen from the average carbon storage per years of tree species at 19 to 22 years that decreased significantly, and we found the reduced rainfall during the period also. We expected that the rainfall is likely an important factor that causes the decrease in tree carbon storage.
From all the research results, we can conclude that each tree species will have different rate of growth and carbon storage, depending on the plant physiology and the weather conditions.
Furthermore, the appropriate sequencing of seedlings for planting is also a factor to be considered. For example, if the plot is an open area where trees will get high amounts of sunlight, fast-growing and drought-tolerant plants should be selected. When the forest conditions become more fertile and shady, then add seedlings plants that prefer low sunlight and have higher rates of growth and carbon storage when older into the area.
Being careful about planting exotic species into the area is also important, as it may affect the survival and growth rate of local species. For example, in Ban Mae Sa Mai, where Castanopsis caliciformis, a species brought from other areas, is being planted.
With tall trees and thick canopy structure, and no consumer of the seed and seedling in the food web, these plants spread and grow to become a dominant species in the area, which affect the reduction in overall number and the growing abilities of local species, leading to the disruption of the biodiversity in the area eventually.